Okay, y'all, let's go. This is my remote. Let's get into this collector's read. Then I got my spirit box read, and then I'm done. Okay. Reload it. All right. All right.
I have a confession.
All right, let's get the time. The time is Saturday, February 21st, 2026 at 5:30 p.m. Okay, let me look this up. My book first. This is my first book I published. Okay. I don't care. Nobody else don't care, but I'm just showing proof. That's my first book I published, 2004, 2005, I think it was. Okay. I'm just showing you. I got to get the Kindle version because they're not selling it anymore on Amazon. So I'm going to print out the Kindle version of it. So, okay. All right. Here's my book right here. I'm going to print out the Kindle. I'm going to have to go somewhere. I'm going to have to get a printer or something. That's my book right there, the book I published, The Rhymes of Life, the poetry book. Okay. I don't think they're selling it no more on Amazon, but that's my book. Okay. Here is the book that I'm writing, which is my movie that I was writing that I started a long time ago. I got to get another, folder for it. But here's the book I started to write in 2006, I think it was. Okay. I ain't gonna give you the name of my book because I ain't get it copywritten yet. All right. This is the book that I'm writing. The manuscript that I'm writing to write scripts to a movie. There we go right there. This is my book that I'm writing scripts to a movie. Okay, it's like a spiritual drama. We could say it's like almost like a movie like Legion. Okay, horror drama. I got Psalms 37:28 in there. Mixed in with Psalms 37:28. But God shall supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. Luke 10:19. Behold, I give you unto power to tread against serpents and scorpions and overpower over the enemy. Nothing shall means by hurt you. So I got those scriptures. I got the names. I got my names picked out for all the characters. All the names of the characters. I got my query letter written. Okay. And if you must see my name, that was my book that I written and published. There's my signature. Okay. This is a book that I was writing. I supposed to send it to Tyler Perry because I called the studio. This is me correcting my book, editing, all that shit. That's that movie that I'm writing right now. And as you can see, look, these are scripts. These are scripts. What this person say, what this person say, what this person say. We got Mrs. Wisdom. We have Wander. We got Damien. We have we also got police department involved in it too. Joyce, Derek's. We got Miss Babylon. Yeah, that's my other book. I gotta get a new folder for this. So this spring, this summer, I'll be finishing my book up. I gotta get an editor for it, copyrights for it. That's one. Well, two. This is my other poetry book that I finished, but I just got to get it edited. This is my other poetry book that I finished. Okay? This is a poetry book. Tears I Cried. Okay? I'm going to read this poem to you. All night, my mind wanders. Where did I go wrong? I just can't stop singing this old prison song. My hope and dreams has flashed before my eyes. So much time wasted. Begging God for a second chance just won't do. I have to have faith. I will see the mountains move. The harder I try, the more I cry and cry. Why is life so hard? Friends has come and gone, and I feel so alone. I can't believe where my destiny landed. The streams that run down my face is sometimes tears of joy, sometimes of sorrows. The tears I do cry today, I won't have to cry them tomorrow. So, if y'all want me to read another one, it's called Waterfalls. My darling comes with me, a sweet child. Let me show you a paradise that's filled with nothing but laughter. No need to stress you out. The little things just put your mind at ease. Let me guide you within my wings, my angel wings. Okay? Your eyes swell from crying waterfalls of hurt. But I am here to tell you it gets better before it gets worse. Go ahead and cry and let all Ra wipe all your tears, all your waterfalls off your face. It's sometimes you need to cry because it increases your faith. Let free of all dark energies. I think I, messed that up. So, entries that you have had to face. Just don't take a step backwards, but continue to do the same thing. Now that you set your soul free with all the waterfalls, you cry. Hold on to Ra and change his hands and get ready to fly. This book is finished already. I just gotta get the editing done. This manuscript is done. All I gotta do is get the editing to this book. This book is called A Raptured Mind. So when motherfuckers talking about I'm not on my right path and I haven't had goals, I just showed you. I ain't no liar. Somebody's a liar out here and they don't want to be proved that they're a liar. But anyways, let's get the time and let's get into this read. You can't order this book no more. I'm gonna just get a Kindle. You can get a Kindle version of this book, my poems. If you go on Amazon, The Rhymes of Life. Okay, I'm about to print it out for myself. So let's go. The time is Saturday, February 21st, 2026 at 5:37 p.m. I ain't got to lie, Craig. I ain't got to lie. Lying is not in my bones. So let's go ahead and let's go. All right? I'm going to get, lying ass. So let's see what's going on. Damn shame. Somebody is hopeless. Somebody feel hopeless and withdrawn. Or that's how they want you to feel, hopeless and withdrawn. Why would I feel hopeless? I got goals. You got goals. You been had goals. I've been said this. Somebody wants you to feel hopeless and withdrawn. Why would I feel hopeless if I got all this talent? Let's stick this out because hopeless is out here, sticking out here. Sinking, despair, falling apart. They want you to sink in despair, cause confusion. They want you hopeless by causing confusion. Why? Why would I feel hopeless and I got so many talents? Or you got so many talents? Look, try to curse your life, hex your life. Debt. They want you in debt. I don't owe no debt. Awareness, importance, value. You know your awareness, importance, and your value. Curse. They try to curse that. Family. It could be family involved with this that you setting boundaries with. They don't want you to set boundaries with them, but you try to curse. You try to give them a negative mind when they're confuse them when they're on the right track and they're on the right mind. They're doing this by influence. Somebody's influencing these people. Somebody's influencing your family to do this. It could be a cult. It could be a group. It is what it is. Rejection. Whatever they're doing is getting rejected by the spirit. I told you this earlier. Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Somebody feels like they're being rejected. They don't have nothing to do with you, or they want you to feel rejected. I don't. I got so many gifts and talents, and I'm going to expand them. That's what I'm going to do. Just like I'm going to make my last dream catcher tonight, and I'm done. You feel rejected. That's why I said somebody putting their projections on you. No, hex, curse, witchcraft. They did some hex, curse, witchcraft that's going back. Nourish, self-growth, soul focus, soul finding. You found your nourishment, hoping, manifesting. You about to, and see, that's the thing. They want to hold you back from manifesting, and they know you did nothing wrong. So they're trying to hold you back. You did nothing wrong to these people. Now they know that you healing from all that they did, and now you about to manifest. Twin flames, karma. You learned your lessons from a twin flame. I told you that's karmic connections. A twin flame is karmic connection. So let's go. Let's get the cards out on this. And then I gotta do my spirit box read. Twin flames, karma. Whoever supposed to be your twin flame, they're going to karma right now. I mean, I don't know what you gotta do. So they're trying to hold you back from manifesting because you healed from all that shit. They want you to feel rejected. Why would y'all feel rejected if you still going on your path? You see all the talents you have? You don't have one. God bless you with a lot of talent. Why would you feel hopeless when you have so many talents you can use? Why would you feel hopeless? Because they feel hopeless? Because they try to hex your life. That's what they try to do witchcraft on it. And now you're healing from that. It's banished is what I'm getting. And they know now, whatever they did, they cursed themselves. And then now you get to manifest. This could be a twin flame doing this shit. Now they hopeless and despair, and they want you to what? Hold yourself back from your manifestations? Why? We've been doing that for you guys. For you guys. Somebody talk like for you guys. We've been doing that. And where it get us? No damn where. Obviously. It got us nowhere. But a lot of backstabbing and loss. See? We've been doing that. You've been doing witchcraft on us to have us in loss. Now that it's getting banished, you know all the manifestation about to pour in. And you try to stop that too. Like, that's weird. They confused. They want you confused. What are we confused about? We got so many damn talents out here. Twin flames, security. They want you to feel secure in them. Mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. They want you to share the same hopelessness they got going on. I guess it's that black magic, that hex, that witchcraft going back. Give yourself a hopeless order. Okay? That's what divine order. Okay? Them put the same way they wanted you to feel, confused and all that, sending out that witchcraft went right back on them. Now they want to hold you back again. After you already going through, you getting this shit back. That don't even make any sense. That's how you ain't in your right mind, man. Confusion. They uncertain, unclear, unsure. They want you to be uncertain, unsure about your manifestations. Or if you heal. Or if this hex is banished. It's banished. We could tell it's banished. And it's going back to you. Child, intuition. Confusion. But you using your intuition on this confusion they trying to cause. See what I'm saying? You cannot fool a high priestess. We see right through what you're doing. We've been seeing. That's why you got played. You got played at your own game. Motherfucker act dumb. They ask you, you get played every fucking time fucking around with a high priestess. Like we don't see through the fucking illusion. Over and over again. See? The 8, over and over again. You hold the Torah or the Dead Sea Scrolls in your hand. Like, who you think you playing? You ain't playing nobody but yourself, obviously. That hex, witchcraft went back. When you try to cause confusion, it went right back. Awareness, importance, value. You're aware. You know your importance and you know your value. They try to distinguish that, but you played the game along with them. Yeah, okay, yeah. Scratching your head and shit. Take me through there. Type shit. Death. They try to put a death to your awareness, importance, and your value. What? We got somebody, that's what they do to people that got goals. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a good job, they want to put a depth to that by cursing and putting hexes and witchcraft all over it. Take your Halloween ass on somewhere. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. I want to eat shit from these motherfuckers. They probably put some graveyard magic in that shit. Like you don't know. Divinity, sun, happiness. Out of that witchcraft, you get happiness, the sun. And they get exposed for that witchcraft. They about to get exposed for that witchcraft. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. The hex is banished. Give me something for curse. Trust. Now you're able to trust. You still able to trust. King of Pentacles. Even though they did that, you still got your, right mind. All that witchcraft. You're not confused. You know what I'm saying? You still looking, tunnel vision. You still got tunnel vision. So they did all that hex and the witchcraft for no damn reason. Just to curse themselves. That's crazy. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Just to curse yourself. You did all that witchcraft just to curse yourself. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, family. They try to curse your family. They did all this. Possibility. Now you got possibility. 7 of Cups. Try to send out illusions on your family. Try to send out illusions on you about your family. All that. They did all this shit with witchcraft. They did. In between all this is witchcraft. In between all this is like, you go on this side, it's family rejection. They did rejection spells, abandoned spells, fertility spells, pregnancy spells, like to block your womb if you're a woman or, your semen. Nourish, healing, self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding. They did hexes on that. Manifestation spells, your faith, expecting a new beginning. And then if we go on the other side, that your importance, your wellness, your importance, your value. You get what I'm saying? Confusion. They did confusion spells, uncertain, unclear, unsure, but you're a high priestess. And then hopeless, sinking despair, falling apart. They want your whole life to fall apart. The curse and the hex is in the middle. Okay? Abandoned. They want you to feel abandoned and shit, bitch. How the fuck we feel abandoned? We loners. This group is retarded. How the fuck do we feel abandoned if we're already loners? We like being alone. You got the high priest out here too. Okay, give me something for a rejection. And we love being alone, man. You're not rejecting us, and we love being alone. We don't want to be with 3D motherfuckers anyway. We want somebody with soul just like us, enlightenment. If you don't have that, we don't want to fuck with you. We don't want to fuck with you 3D matrix motherfuckers anyway. How many times we gotta say that? With demons attached to them. If we did it before, we healed from that. We know now. We know better. Lessons learned. Especially if you're doing hexes and witchcraft. We find out you're doing hexes and witchcraft on us. Who the fuck want to be around you? Child, you better all be by yourself. As long as they ain't got this demon attachment on them. Child, we don't try to attach a demon to you. Doing all this goddamn witchcraft. Child, and it's going back to them. They don't want to feel this way now. But they still putting it on you. That's the illusion they under. They still don't get it. They still putting this illusion on you when they don't even see it's back on them. This is the way they feel. This is not the way you feel. You healed from this. You banished this. They go high priest again. Whether you're a high priest is a high priest. You on your path. And they know you're a high priest, So I don't know why they keep playing games in your energy. Why they keep doing this? Because it's witchcraft. Look, rejection. You alchemize that fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? Abandon, dismiss, irrational fear. You're an alchemist. They still don't get it. You already learned about what the fuck they was into. This occult shit. Black magic. Hexes, curses. You are the magician. You alchemize this rejection spell. Like, what? You don't see that? You don't see your rejection spell ain't working? Okay, let's go. Self-growth, soul find. You healed from this because you're the alchemist. You're a high priestess or a high priest. You trust yourself. You trust your ancestors. You trust what your ancestors told you. They was doing witchcraft. Trying to take you through there. Nourish, child. All you gotta do is nourish your body. Like right now, what I'm about to drink. Some pineapple juice with some cantaloupe and some berries. and oranges. Tastes good to me. Nourish. These motherfuckers don't even nourish themselves. Shut the fuck up. Five of Pentacles, abandonment, nourish. You know what I'm saying? You nourish this. This abandonment, codependency, all that shit. That shit healed. I just told you that this magic went back on and you alchemized this energy. That's why it went back. So all this hexing and cursing they did, this is how they feeling now. Hopeless. Every single thing magic they tried to do, this shit is back on them. They don't even see it. That's the sad part about it. And they still trying to make it look. You got the Chariot, fast changes with manifesting. Doing this, buy your horse, energy. Somebody ain't getting it. The Chariot, expecting faith, manifested. Somebody still ain't getting it. Okay. All right. Somebody ain't getting that you always been a loner. You love being alone. You love being in peace. You don't never be around a lot of people. You never been like that. If you was, like I said with me, I've been around older people that got some sense. They don't be all doing all that goddamn gossiping, lying and shit, starting trouble. Somebody don't know you. Somebody's a troublemaker. But somebody gonna get what's coming to them though. Don't worry about it. Expecting, faith meant hoping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with him, dog. I don't know. Why is this ending? That's not ending. Your hope, your manifestation. That's in reverse. And my cards don't come out reverse. But oh well, we can do this. Okay. Alright. Hope. You see that? It just came out right on top of there. Hope, star. You're in alignment. All the illusions are broken. This is going to be exposed. You're exposing these people. Or whatever they're doing is being exposed by your ancestors. That's what I'm getting. Hope. It says hope, hope. Hope, hoping. Resilience. Illusions. You're breaking through these illusions. You're still going down your path. You see this path right here? You see the path right here? And it lit up? You're not in darkness no more about what the fuck they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Look. That's the path you taking. You're a high priestess. High priest. All the illusions is broke. They can't send out no more illusions. That's what they mad about. Well, they want to think they send out illusions. I mean, the star, you're in alignment with you're going towards your ancestors, spirit guides, divine himself. You a sun child. You know, I guess if they want to send this out, recovery. You're going to recover from all this witchcraft. You're healing in alignment from all this illusions and witchcraft. You alchemize that energy, you nourish that energy, and it's going back. And they know it. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. This could be a twin flame that you had to learn a lesson from. That's why you healed from this. A twin flame is totally different than a soul, you know, a soulmate. I keep telling you that. As soon as I flip it beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. You get to start over. They get to be hopeless. Then everything I say be the fuck coming out. I gotta keep explaining this shit over and over again in a day. What am I explaining this shit for? Okay. They think you think like other 3D motherfuckers. Like, you really need somebody. You really, really, truly need... No, child, I'm good with divine. If you gotta deal with shit like that, and people doing witchcraft and shit, bitch, bye. What's this say on top? Didn't I say something about peacock the other day? Completion, the other woman. Competition, the other woman. And they're still in the karmic cycle. But want to rebuild, reconciliation, rebuild. Because they feel hopeless. With the other party, with the third party, the person, look, third party interference. Didn't I tell you? They still with this person. And they want you to go through what? A karmic cycle? Between the lines, look for what's hidden. You're going to already see. I told you, you walking right into no illusions. The light has shone. You know what's going on. They can't fool you, high priest or high priestess. That's what they're mad at. They're not able to fool you. Divine feminine. You see right through them. I told you. Your eye is open. Your third eye is open. You see she got both her eyes, but you see that flower right there over the other eye? 2 eyes, and that the eye is over Ra, enlightenment. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, ho. Nigga, bitch. Look, heartbreak, shattered. After they done broke your heart, they expect you not to see this shit. New love, renewed hope. So you got new love and renewed hope. Spiritual awakening. Because you open your third eye. Realizations. You realize you can do bad by yourself. Is that what they say? Good by yourself. I won't say bad by yourself. I say good by yourself. It's really some weird shit right here. So they still... What cards I'm going to get for this? So... I'm going to get these cards. Let's go with this. What your ex got to say. With this bullshit right here. Or twin flame or whoever think they're your twin flame. Competition, the other woman. I wish I could take back my words. Okay? Maybe this person putting them down. The other man, other woman, they should have both. Rebuild, reconciliation, rebuild. So they want to try to reconcile, rebuild a relationship with you when they already got third party. They're still with this person. They're still with this person. Don't let them fool you. They're still with somebody. Reconciliation, rebuild. We will be together again. See what I'm saying? We will be together again. No, the fuck we won't. No, the fuck we won't. What the fuck is this shit? We will be together again. Reconciliation, rebuild. Child. But this is how they want to rebuild. Lust. We're not with that shit, man. We don't think like you. Like, people ain't getting it. We will be together again. Child, no, we won't. Third party interference. What the third party want to say? I left when I saw you with someone. So this person saw them with you. And it started being a competition. See what I'm saying? They left them. And then they went back together. Then they started going, doing all this shit behind your back. I left when I saw you with someone. That's the third party right there. Interference. Give me something between the lines. Look for what's hidden. So you look between the lines and you see what was hidden. They was with somebody else. I'm starting to understand our connection. You know what I'm saying? Look between the lines and look what's hidden. They starting to understand that twin flame connection, not the soulmate connection. Yeah. After they got with the third party, you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine. You're not supposed to be treated like this. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to be treated better than this. Anyway, her, divine feminine. Okay, her, divine feminine. What you want to say? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Finding the truth out crushed me. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Finding out the truth, which you was already with somebody else going back and forth behind my back. Crushed us. Okay? Give me something heartbreak shattered. And you was probably heartbroken, shattered by this. Okay? I wish I had treated you better. Now they're saying, I wish I would have treated you better after they shattered your heart. New love, renewed hope. I will wait for a sign from you. That's your new love, your new hope. They're waiting for a sign from you. Spiritual awakening, realization. Somebody had a spiritual, your new love, your soulmate. This is a false twin flame. This is false. This is a karmic lesson you need to learn. This is your new hope. This is somebody that knows that they know they have a connection with you. They're saying they will wait for a sign for you. Spiritual awakening, realization. I wish things could be different. That's your twin flame saying that. And this one is just being near you is intoxicating. That's your new love right there. Your new love is waiting for a sign from you. This is not how you reconcile and rebuild with anybody. Lust. We're not with that. I keep telling motherfuckers, I'm not with that. That's not love because you have sex with somebody. That means you're trying to connect something to them. You're trying to connect, connect with them through that. Our connection. That's what they believe your connection is, lust. Child, you don't treat a divine feminine or divine masculine like this. Plain and simple. And then get to go again and start this whole cycle over. That's what you're not going to do. Not in 2026, you're not. You can go take that somewhere else. If you think rekindling something is by lust, like they hard up or something, no the fuck we're not. I tell you, we could say Stella been for a long ass time. I guess you're gonna have a long wait. You're gonna have a long wait. A long ass wait. I mean that shit. You're gonna have a long wait. Cause ain't nobody desperate for no, communication from no karmics. We're not desperate, and nor are we gonna get in a third party situation. You might as well get that out the fucking, get that. We don't feel lonely. We always been by ourselves. We love peace. We don't need somebody in our ear, and then fucking with our brain, going back and forth, talking on the phone with their exes and doing all that weird ass shit and start acting funny and start talking shit. All that other fucking weird ass shit y'all be doing out here. I'd rather spare the rod, spoil the child. We ain't doing all that. Keep that shit going. Just go. Please just go. This is some weird ass shit. I'm doing a quick read. I don't do poly. I'm not a carpet muncher. You're not going to be able to force me in that. You might well keep it going. It's going to be a long time. I'm telling you, it's going to be a long, exhausting time. We do not think like your third party. Lust do not move us. We do not need a man or a woman. A divine feminine, divine masculine do not need a man to comfort us. We do not. We don't care. We can party by ourselves. You know, you've been watching. We don't need you. We want our real soulmate. That's what you try to make sure we don't go toward. We don't want no fucking karmic shit. Because you're karmic. If you're still with the third party, you're karmic. We don't do polys. We don't do swingers. We don't get involved in that. It's going to be a long time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I always love to be at peace by myself. Even if I come home from the club, I'm by myself. I love being by myself. Even when I drive my cars, I'm by myself. Trying to force somebody into something is not going to work. It's going to be a long, dreary time, man. I'm going to drag your ass as long as I possibly can. I wish somebody just give this shit up. It's going to be a long time. Spirituality and religion. It could have something to do with religion and spirituality. Yeah. You cannot, I'm going to tell y'all this and prevent the karma. If you did the healing work and you took your, initiation, you are not allowed to go back. I want you to understand this. Somebody's not getting it. You are not allowed to give up your divinity. Somebody knows this. You are not allowed to open your legs, give up your divinity no more. If you do, you will suffer destruction. Do you understand what I'm telling you? I did not explain that to you, how the high priestess and shit work. You're not allowed to somebody is equally yoked with you. And they're on the same path and they're not of the 3D. It ain't no different than religion. Just like when a pastor pick a first wife, she got to be pure noble. She cannot be out here, or the pastor, be out here cheating, sleeping with the deacons, and all this other fucking shit. You must keep your divinity or it will be destruction. Don't y'all see this all the time? When you say, God called me, and you go behind the pulpit and you preaching to sheep, you supposed to be drawing them in, not separating them, and then you get caught cheating with the fucking deacon or whoever. Don't you see the pastors? Their whole congregation fall apart. The whole shit fall apart. Because that's part of their destruction. Because you know why? They gave up their divinity to be out here in the 3D. When you say, I'm ready, that's why you got to make sure you're ready. When you say, I'm ready to just be on my divinity path, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going back to 3D. I'm not going back out in the world. You better mean that shit. Don't take that initiation if you don't fucking mean it. Don't do it. So if your answer, your divine and God, divine whoever, is telling you, you know you cannot break this initiation, you know it's going to be destruction. If you do, you better not. Because this is going to be terrible the next time around. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody wanted it to be terrible for you because they're going through karma. I am not breaking my divinity for nobody. I am not going back to the past. I am not. I'm not choosing the karmic cycle. I'm not going through that. I don't believe in poly. That's what you believe in. Be my guest. I don't believe in swinging. If that's what you believe in, be my guest. But I am not doing that. That's not part of my journey. I understand my journey. That's not part of my path. And try to force somebody off their path. I keep telling you, this is why you're going to keep getting karma. I'm telling y'all, don't you do it. Once you get that initiation, and you say, I'm ready to receive and open my initiation because you see the 3D ain't treating you right. So you go towards divine or your ancestor spirit guides, and you pass that initiation, you better not turn back, man. I'm telling you. You see the light right there? That's where you found the light at, healing at, and all that shit. Your energy, you better not give up your divinity for nothing. They ain't worth it. Ask them what they got to offer you. But the same shit they offered you before, like I just showed you, witchcraft. Ask them what they got to offer you. Money? Cars? Y'all not going to have those for long. You'll be surviving off the light energy. You'll be surviving off us. We'll be your power supply. Probably what they need you for. Because they're hopeless. I'm telling y'all right now, do not give up your divinity. If you told divine, you seen what was going on out there and you said, fuck it, I'm going to just go down my path and never turn back. And then you turn back, that means you're not trusting God, divine. That's telling divine like you rather the world. And that world going to chew your ass up and spit you the fuck out. That's what they plan on doing. I'm not giving up my divinity for nobody. I don't give a fuck how long I got to wait. Sex ain't all that. Half the motherfuckers that's coming toward you with that sex shit ain't worth shit any goddamn way. Look at them. They hopeless. Don't you give up your divinity, I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they do to you. Don't you give up your divinity for them. That's what they want you to do. Come back out there in the world. We good. Farm. That's like, to me, that's like isolation. That's a hermit to me. Peaceful. Quiet. All you hear is crickets. You go back out there, it's disaster. Chaos. Who don't want to be in peace? Oh, to them it's too boring. If you live on a farm and it's too quiet, to them it's too boring. These are the type of people that go back out in the streets. You know, I want to run the streets. Leaving or travel. I told you, they'll want to go back out in the streets. Authority figures. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you took your initiation. It's a no. Communal living. You could live with a lot of people. You know, family, whatever. Love life. So you're about to come in living with your, soulmate. You're about to live with your soulmate in a peaceful, quiet state. Your ancestors, whoever they is, I said your ancestor, but trust your intuition. That's not even supposed to be in there. Your ancestors want you to trust your intuition. You took your initiation. It's a no. Somebody don't understand that. You took a high priest initiation. You cannot turn back your divinity. Leaving or travel. You're going to be leaving or travel. Your authority figure is divine. They're the one guiding you. And then you're going to meet your love life in a peaceful, quiet state. They don't want all that drama. This is somebody just like you. You don't want to live around drama. You don't want the chaos. You don't want the drama. You don't want the bullshit. And they're probably equally, they are equally yoked. If they're like this, they're equally yoked. They don't want to be out there, partying, doing all that bullshit, doing witchcraft and all that shit. Whether you spiritual or religion, long as they ain't for that 3D shit, I told you, you good. I'm not giving up my divinity for you. You ain't got shit to offer but drama. I see, that's why I said a lot of times spirituality, we better than the damn people that's in religion. We'll hold our shit down for divine. Whether what they say about spirituality, we the main people that's following the spiritual laws, whether they like it or not. You had your fun, you seen what it was like, and you don't want to go back there. There's nothing there. And so, like I said before, ask them, between divine and them, what do they have to offer? Ask them, would they choose divine over this 3D shit? So, which would y'all choose? I mean, would I choose divine or would I choose the world? You know, ask them what they got to offer. Ask them this question. So you want me to choose you over the divine? And see what they say. So if I choose you over the divine, what do you have to offer? And I bet you this first thing will be money, cars, clothes. It's like, well, what would be the difference between I get it with divine and you? What would be the difference? I'm about to manifest with divine, so what would be the difference? Well, I get to drag you to hell. You know, it's some shit like that. Man, go ahead. Chill. I'm not giving them. I don't know about y'all, but you let them force you back out in the world, you're going to suffer great destruction. I'm telling you. You are going to suffer. And they know it. The demons know it. They know you got initiated. They know, they can tell you got initiated by somebody they don't know. They really don't know who you got initiated, but it's somebody. And if you break that, you already broke the curses, all that hexes, banish that shit. Now, if you go back out there, I'm telling you, they're going to chew your ass up and spit your ass out. So, it's smoke and mirrors. I mean, I held myself when I was out in the world for some reason for 2 years. And I was going to clubs. I was doing all that them 2 years. Yeah. Pure and noble. You got to stay pure and noble. Fire, passion. That's that fire horse I told you. Initiation. You got initiated into the fire, man. The fire burns wherever you want to stay. But you got to initiate it. You came this far, you initiated. And if you turn back, I'm telling you, man, them devils want to put you in the fire. I'm trying to tell you. Cycles. You completed cycles. Moon. Okay? Wiccan, right, ready, ethos. What that say? Bind the Wiccan law ye must. Hex banishment. You binded their ass in the spirit. That's what I'm saying. When you got initiated, you binded their ass. You were able to bind their ass. If they want to call you a witch, whatever, you know, because of moons or whatever, you're writing, initiations, to bind their ass in the spirit. So be it. I don't give a fuck. Homeland, foundation. So now you meeting your soul tribe. You about to meet your soul tribe. You about to travel. You about to do what ye must. You about to do what ye must do. If divine says travel, spread the word. Go be a testimony. How are you going to stop somebody from being a testimony for other people to get through their hard times and see somebody came through all that, they came through witchcraft, whatever? How are you going to tell divine, I don't want them to travel to spread the word of how they got through? Who are you to tell somebody you're not going to travel and go spread the word? Child, this shit, power, witch's hat. Because they're going to see your power. You get what I'm saying? Your chakras in alignment, all that shit. They don't want people to see your power. They don't want you to be seen. I told you. They want you to stay entrapment. Entrapping this good energy so they can harvest off it for themselves. That's banished too. You ain't going to be able to harvest off their energy. That's banished. Part you don't get. Alchemist. I told you know how to alchemize that energy, clear their energy out. They try to harvest off your energy on moon cycles and shit like that. They feel at home with your energy, bitch. Go take your ass on. Death. Child, didn't I just tell you it's the ending to this shit? Healer. Because you're a healer. You're supposed to travel and heal people. The trumpet is sounding for all awakened ones. Whatever you got to leave behind, the trumpet is sound, man. Child, Lord God. Lord God sound the trumpet. After this winter, it's a go. After this winter is over, it's a go. They supposed to spread their power. This is a healer. That's what they supposed to do. They're supposed to travel, heal people, go to different homelands, and talk to people, different people, and meet different people. That's what they supposed to do. We're not giving up our divinity for you, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This is a chariots of fire right here in the making. It's the chariots of fire, man. I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. I don't know what you're gonna do. It's done. It's done. After this winter, it's done. You know it. You know it's like fast moving chariot shit happening for them. And you try to hold them back for being a testimony to other people. It's not gonna happen. The only reason why you're doing that is because you want to feed off their energy some more. It's not gonna happen, bro. Sis. Just go do your path. Everybody has their own path. Go do yours. They have a path. I'm not giving up my divinity for you. Nobody. You have nothing to offer. The scales is not being weighed. You have nothing to offer. We seen that, what you had to offer, witchcraft and everything else. You don't have nothing to offer but witchcraft and chaos. And then you get mad or you joke about them being peaceful. And the only reason why you joking about them being peaceful because you don't got no peace within you. Bruh, sis. When you can find inner peace, let me know. Other than that, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Whoever their soulmate is gonna love it. That's all that matters. We ain't worried about what you think about it. We love peace. We always been that way. We love peace. That's the only way we can get close to divine. And the only reason why you don't want us in peace and you want to come and distract us is because you don't want us to get close to divine when we've already been initiated. We're not allowed to be around nobody 3D. I just explained this the other day. We are not allowed to be around nobody 3D. I'm not fucking up my divinity like I read about the high priest fucked up his. I bet you that. Anyway, ta-ta.